with that, etc., etc.
Let's go.
Perfect. So, quick
We're good?
introduction.
We're recording already?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
So the title of this video is not a clickbait. He has one of the most global careers in Spanish and Latin pop music. He has different global hits that broke records. I have the pleasure and the honor to be with the one and the only Luis Fonsi. Luis Fonsi, how are you?
Thank you. Happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
How is Paris doing with you? Are you enjoying your stay?
This city special.
Really?
It's got magic. It's got, you know.
Is it your first time? No.
No, it's not. But it's still, I think there are several cities in the world that you can be there, you can visit there a million times, but still when you get here, it's like,
amazing.
You know, you just feel that like, you know, history, art, just everything.
Cuisine, maybe?
Oh, of course. I should have started with that.
Yes.
That's my specialty, eating. Not cooking, eating.
What's your favorite French dish?
Oh, I just love escargot.
Escargot, okay.
Everything with truffle and foie gras.
Truffles,
you know what I mean?
truffles.
Obviously a good Bordeaux.
Yeah.
You know, Chateau Margaux, you know.
Ah, you're a connoisseur.
Come on, bro, you know.
Let's go.
So, no, but I'm happy to be here. Happy to be talking about new music.
Perfect.
And it's always a good time to be in Paris.
I am very curious, so I want to start from the beginning. When, because I know I am 24 years old, I know you since 2017 with Despacito, but there is a lot before Despacito. So when did music begin for you?
Ever since I can remember. You know, I was born in Puerto Rico, which is, you know, it's a
Very beautiful.
small tropical island with music everywhere. Music comes from all angles, you know? So even if you don't like music, you're surrounded and embraced by music at all times. So, and I happen to love it. You know, ever since I was a kid, I come from a very musical family.
Yeah.
So my brother, my sister and I would just always communicate through music. We were the kids that were always, you know, ever since we were a kid, learning instruments and doing talent shows for the neighborhood.
Oh, wow.
So that's how I grew up. You know, some kids grow up playing soccer, you know, and playing football, you know, when they're little kids. Like I grew up with a guitar in my hand.
A guitar, so you're a guitarist.
Yeah, and a little bit of piano and just singing and auditioning for, you know, the school play or whatever. Whatever was going on.
Boy bands?
Some boy bands, yes, of course. But then when I started to get older, I moved to the United States, studied music in college. Like I wanted to be a musician. It wasn't really, at that point in time, it wasn't really about being famous.
Okay.
It was about being a musician, about being able to write my music, to communicate to other musicians. So I studied classical music.
Ah, amazing.
And then I reached a point when I was like, I want to start making my own music.
So you wrote?
So I started writing and doing demos and stuff and presenting them to different record labels and I got signed. I released my first album and I'm here 27 years later. I'm still kind of a student of music.
Ah, you consider yourself
still a
student?
There's a lot to learn, you know. Music evolves so much. Older generations have taught me so much.
Yeah.
But now at the same time, younger generations.
It's teaching.
Because I'm kind of in the middle, right? I'm not the older guy in the room, but I do recognize that there are, you know, younger generations that are doing amazing stuff. So it's like I look up and I'm like, you know, and I look down and I'm like, hey.
That's
so
amazing.
It's cool. It's cool to be able to get influenced by both.
But in this huge career, was there a moment in your career where you seriously questioned if this path would work?
Yeah, of course. Even you know, when I didn't really know what was going to happen, right? So I'm studying music, but when you get a career, a diploma in music, that means absolutely nothing. It doesn't guarantee you anything, you know? So like, I remember when I was about to leave college, I had like a binder with songs, with the chart, you know, like the music notes. Yeah. And I was like, maybe I'm just going to play at a bar with my guitar. You know what I mean? I was ready for that.
You have to start somewhere.
I had my guitar, I had my amp, I had my song list.
Okay.
And I was like, maybe that's all that's gonna happen. Maybe I'm just gonna be a music teacher.
There were no social media, no.
No, back then it was. I'm a little older than you guys think, so
you had to go to the bars and try and try.
Yeah, so I was lucky that I got, you know, I recorded my first album and it was good enough for me to build off of a career. But still, even after that album, I was like, things started happening, but I didn't know if it was going to be good enough for me to follow this path. So, I'm still here. I'm still here 27 years later, and I hope I'm still good enough to be able to do it.
And before Despacito, at what point did you realize, this is no longer a dream. This is my life.
A reality, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was my second album.
Yeah.
You bring up Despacito. Despacito came in
2017.
2017. That was my year 17.
Wow.
Or actually my year 19. I started in 1998. So when I released Despacito, I have already released 10 albums.
A lot of experience.
So, 10 albums, 9 tours, so a lot of work. Mostly more romantic, more ballad, more singer-songwriter.
Very beautiful.
Thank you. Despacito was kind of the first sort of mixture that I did with urban music.
Yeah.
Obviously with Daddy Yankee, who's a legend. So that was a little bit of an evolution from what I did in the past, where it was more pop, R&B, ballad.
So if you want to, if I want to discover Luis Fonsi before Despacito, this Luis Fonsi, like you said, R&B, pop, very Latin, top 3 songs that I have to listen to, absolutely.
Oh, that's a tough one. I would say my first kind of song that was a big hit. It was number 1, Billboard number 1. This is a long time ago. It's called Imagíname Sin Ti.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that was a while back.
Yeah.
That was in year 2000.
Wow. I was not born.
Yeah, you weren't born. There was a song in 2008 that was a big hit for me. Probably my second or third biggest song. It's called No Me Doy Por Vencido. Yo no me doy por vencido. Yeah, it's like a big anthem.
Yes, very.
So that's
passionate.
That's a big song. Also, I did a collaboration with 3 other artists. So it's 4 of us. Back when collaborations weren't as popular, especially for pop music, I called 3 friends from 3 different countries. David Bisbal from Spain, who's one of my closest friends, Alex Sintek from Mexico, and Noel Charris from Argentina.
Okay.
They're solo artists, very successful. And I called them to do a song with me as 4 solo artists coming together, kind of like a group, but we were in a group.
So you wrote together?
And we did a song called Aquí Estoy Yo, which is one of still a really important song for us. It won my first Grammy for Song of the Year.
Wow.
So I hold that song very near to my heart. So that one also, that was more kind of like R&B pop. It was inspired in Boyz II Men,
Okay.
Remember End of the Road?
Yeah.
Till the end. So aquí estoy yo. It has a little bit of that. I mean, it's different, but it has that inspiration.
This energy.
So yeah, those songs were important. And then, as time goes by, you evolve and you you're influenced by everything that's going on. And here we are.
Social media, so it is simple to reach people.
Yeah.
So amazing. So we have this story of Luis Fonsi that everyone should go look at, and this culture for me. And but then one day, Despacito drops, and history is written. Most streamed song combined all versions.
Yeah.
One of the most fastest music videos to reach 2 billion.
Yeah.
Despacito broke barriers for Spanish language music worldwide.
Yeah.
Was Despacito a blessing, or did it ever feel like a weight to carry? Because it was huge. It was.
Yeah. I mean, I understand the question. I completely get it, but then again, it also surprises me. A lot of people ask me, are you happy or do you hate talking about it, right?
There are artists that are like, I won't sing it again.
Yeah. And I get it. And I could maybe understand where those artists come from. I can only speak for myself.
Yeah.
The song changed my life, right? That song opened up doors that weren't I couldn't even see, that weren't even an option. When I was singing before Despacito, I was never able to sing my music in France or in Germany,
International tourney,
or in the Middle East,
Yeah.
you know, or in Asia.
Yeah.
It was only for Latin America, you know, U.S. and Latin American countries, which obviously I love. But as a singer, as an artist, you want to be able to reach everybody,
Everyone.
no matter the language,
Yeah,
no
people don't
matter
speak
the
Spanish.
religion, no matter the color of our skin. You just want to connect with people, right? So what I didn't know at the time is when that song was released, that it was going to become a global song. That was never a plan. It was just another song.
Another song, yeah.
It's just I write the songs with the same guitar, you know, in the same room, in the same way. It just so happened that it became a global hit, and I'm blessed for it, and I'm a bigger artist because of it, and I've gotten to know the world because of it. And it's a song a lot of people outside of my normal audience only know me as Mr. Despacito, and they don't even, you know, I go to faraway countries and they don't really know my name. Fonsi, Despacito, and that's fine.
Okay.
It does not bother me.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of artists get to live
This.
that. So I'm blessed. I mean, I would never complain about that, ever.
Amazing. I remember the year next after Despacito, people started taking Spanish lessons because they wanted to understand. Because they wanted to understand what they were singing because people were singing it by heart.
Yeah.
I was a DJ in my university, and when I put Despacito, the dance floor is wow! It's flames, it's fire. So thank you thank you so much for this hit for us, for my generation.
Listen, don't even thank me. Thank the gods from
Yeah.
above, whatever you believe in. You know, it was just another song, and I'm just blessed that I was surrounded with, you know, with great people, great producers, you know, Daddy Yankee. Then, you know, we did a remix with Justin Bieber. That opened up a lot of doors.
Yeah.
So I think all the stars lined up in a way that, you know, it was able to magnify the idea.
And for example, the remix, very, very interesting because English came in the song.
Yeah.
Did you reach to his team or to another team, or Justin Bieber told you, I want to be in Despacito?
Yeah, it was him who reached out. So
Wow.
I give him credit. Thank you, Justin. I think if it was the other way around, it wouldn't happen. You know, I think the best collaborations are the ones that happen magically and organically without having to sort of push it, you know, or force it on another artist. The story behind it was that he was in Colombia touring, and he heard the song. He was there for a few days, and he heard the song nonstop. He said, "What song is this? What song is this?" He called his manager, which at the time was Scooter Braun, and I knew Scooter. And Scooter reached out to me and said, "Hey man, Justin wants to record this song tomorrow."
Wow.
Yeah, funny enough, I was just telling the people who I'm with here from the label this story a little bit ago. It's funny how the world goes around. I was here in Paris. I was here in Paris promoting the song.
And he was in Colombia?
And he was in Colombia. Yeah,
And
this was, to be exact, it was April of 2017. I know this because I got a call. I was doing promo here for the song. I got a call and they said he wants to record it tomorrow. Wow. So I had to send him all the files.
Yeah.
His engineer flew to Colombia. He recorded him. 2 days later, he sent me his vocals to approve. I was like, yeah, approved.
Sure.
And 3 days later, we dropped the song. I was still here. And the song was dropped. I remember that. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
And so Despacito was already huge.
Yeah.
The remix opened other doors.
Yeah, it became kind of like two songs. It became two versions because the original song was already, you know, #1 everywhere.
Yeah.
But obviously, you know, doing it with Justin, having that first verse in English, it did open up a lot of doors, especially like in the US, UK.
The performances.
You know, like countries where the song wasn't massive yet. I remember Australia was having him there.
Australia.
Here in Europe, the song was like, here in France and Italy, it was already a smash. But hey, listen, look, I'm so grateful. I'm super happy, and I love what he did. You know, he created a different verse. It was cool. It's really exciting.
I will never forget the summer. It was like a Despacito summer. Like
I know people were so sick of me.
Yeah,
you can say it's okay. It's all right. It was intense, man. It was intense, but
it was a new rhythm. It was it was new for us,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it was we were excited,
Yeah.
a lot of excitement.
Yeah.
And so Justin Bieber, Demi Lovato, Ozuna, Clean Bandit, Laura Pausini, Eros Ramazzotti,
Yeah.
a lot of collaboration, international collaborations. What do you have a dream collaboration that you didn't do? I don't know, Beyonce like this.
Yeah, I mean, come on. There are people who I absolutely admire in all markets, in all countries. I love collaborating. The thought of being in a studio, whether it's songwriting
Yeah.
or recording, being on stage with somebody, sharing kind of their energy with my energy. I think it's a first of all, it's a learning experience, and I think it's just win-win. Like right now, my new song Cambiaré with Feid, super excited to collaborate with him. To answer your original question, like one of my favorite voices is Bruno Mars. Like to me, he's
Wow.
Yeah, to
Luis
me,
Fonsi X.
that would
Bruno
be
Mars?
that would be dope. I think there's nobody like him on stage. Nobody.
I never had the chance.
And I've seen them all, and
He's coming back.
and I don't. Yeah, he's gonna be on a crazy tour now, and I think him on stage where he mixes being a musician. He plays guitar, he plays piano, he plays drums, he plays everything. His dancing is on point, and his vocals are just. He's not human. He's always singing in that high register where you think his voice is gonna give,
crack, yeah.
and it's perfect because you feel the pain.
You feel the pain.
That rasp.
When I see your man.
And I was, I'm a vocalist. I know how hard it is to be singing high songs every day. I don't know how he does it. So yeah, he's a dream collaboration. And in Latin music, like somebody like Alejandro Sanz,
Okay.
like Mark, he's a friend, but to collaborate, just people who I look up to. I hope one day I can.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, for sure.
So to talk about what I said before, Echame la culpa Demi Lovato.
Yeah.
Can I know the story behind the song? Because how did you do it?
That was in the Despacito craze. We wanted to keep on kind of working with mainstream singers, and I came up with this song which had a little bit of that kind of. It almost has a little bit of the vallenato Colombian thing with the Latin thing and stuff, and we started looking for female vocalists, and I've always been a big fan of Demi. I think she's one of the most underrated vocalists.
Cold heart.
I think she should be in the same conversation as the big vocalists, the Beyoncés and the Christinas,
100% agree.
Especially after working with her in the studio. To me, she's top, and so her name came up, and there was a link to reach her through the record labels, and I give a lot of credit.
Did you met?
Yeah. So we showed her the song, and she loved it, and she's like, "I want to do it." So we did it in Spanish and English. There are two versions of the song. We were able to be in the studio together. I was able to coach her, which she doesn't need coaching, but it was mostly for the Spanish, not for the singing, because she does not need coaching at all. It was one of the fastest sessions I've ever been in. She came in, she sang the song 3-4 times. Perfect.
Wow.
No mistakes. I mean, she can do anything she wants with her voice. She was a sweetheart, and it was awesome. I have nothing but just magical things to say about her and her talent. We've been able to sing the song a few times live. And just she's great.
And today another collaboration is available everywhere in all the platforms. Cambiare.
Cambiaré, yeah.
What is the story behind Cambiare?
So Cambiaré is a little different because I'm super excited. The song just came out a week ago, so it's my new baby. It's a salsa song, so it's tropical music, right? And I've never done anything this tropical before, right? So for people that don't know, it's I've everything that I've done is in the pop realm.
Yes.
With a little bit of sometimes influenced by urban music, sometimes influenced by R&B, by rock, but to do something very tropical is very different.
Okay.
But I think the world now is all about positivity, dancing, coming together through rhythm. And I've always been a diehard fan of salsa music. It's what I grew up listening to. That's my dad's favorite genre. And it defines, when you hear a salsa song, you think, or I think, of Puerto Rico. I think of where I'm from. I think of La Playa. I think of the beach. I think of people dancing together. There's nothing more beautiful than watching a couple dance, like properly dance salsa.
I have to.
Especially if you see like two older people, like an older couple dancing salsa, like it's beautiful. Yeah. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than that. Because most other genres, you're just dancing in the club.
You vibe, yeah.
But salsa, you have to dance with somebody.
It's technique.
And it's just, there's a connection there that's cultural, that is special. So I call my friend Feid, who comes from a different genre. He comes from the urban world, reggaeton, urban. And to give it a different angle, to give it a more modern, like we're not salsa singers, but we love salsa. So we're just doing it with respect. We're doing it with love.
You can dance salsa?
I can. Yeah. I'm not an expert, but I can fake my way through it where you think I'm an expert, but I'm not. And it's cool. It's exciting. It's an exciting song. We just dropped it a week ago and it's doing amazing. So yeah.
So will we have a salsa performance live somewhere?
I hope so. I mean, I can't wait. It's completely like starting all over because, for example, my band is not a salsa band.
Okay. So
I have a pop band. So like I was talking to my MD yesterday, my musical director. I'm like, we're gonna have to get a percussionist. Okay. We're gonna have to get brass, trumpet. Yeah. Like it's gonna be a new ball game for my next tour because I'm 100% gonna perform this song in the new tour.
Wow.
So it's like starting all over. It's redesigning everything. It's not just a song. It's like adding a different layer to everything I've done, and I'm okay with that, and I'm excited about it.
I love hearing artists being excited about the new, like it's a new thing, it's a new era, new genre, new exploration. So thank you so much to share this with me and with us.
Yeah, for sure.
What's a dream you still haven't fulfilled as an artist? Like,
I think musically speaking, just doing, like I would love to do a duets album. I've done a lot of collaborations, but just to do a very concept duet album, I would love. Symphonic, like
symphonic,
with like like an orchestra and like
Rosalia?
Do something.
No.
Yeah, I mean I love what she did, but just doing it even more symphonic. You know what I mean? Like not mixing modern, like no, just straight up going and singing it live with like that would be great. I would one day, not now, but later, I would love to do a bolero album.
Oh,
classic. Dressed with a tuxedo,
okay.
and just more kind of crooner bolero. Not now, but 10 years from now, I would love to do that. And
amazing.
Write a play. I would love to write I love theater. I've done theater in the past. I've done Broadway, but as a writer, I would love to write music for a show.
Yes, a soundtrack. Yeah.
Yeah. So
amazing.
There's still a lot of dreams. Still a lot to do.
I am 24 years old, and this is very inspirational. I want to dream a lot more because I heard you.
Yeah, I'm 25, so I wish. I wish. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. It was amazing chatting with you, knowing the story of Luis Fonsi, knowing the behind the scenes, knowing the future. I hope that 10 years we will meet together again, and I will ask you about what did you do in these 10 years and all the dreams that you fulfilled.
Thank you.
I'm waiting for the tour.
Yeah, man.
For the tour.
It's gonna be exciting.
You have to come to Paris or France
or
Europe.
I hope so. There's nothing more that I would like in life than to be able to tour throughout France. Yeah, there's so much culture here.
Crossed.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for the interview, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Check out Cambiaré.